Hello, everybody. It's me, Shad Polynerdic, taking a break from Solarpunk and Icarus and games of that nature to dive into Fallout New Vegas again for the first time in a long, long, long time. Um, I'm playing the uh, Xbox 360 version on backwards compatibility via the Xbox Series X, which means I have all the DLC and stuff as well. I have not played this game since the final DLC came out years ago, so it's been a long time. Um, and sidebar, I got sidetracked. I got a lot going on. I'm not in the best place here right now. Like I'm happy, but I'm stressed out, and this is going to an old comfort game for a little bit tonight. Admittedly, inspired because my friend Julia, Indie Bird on Twitch, has been dabbling in Fallout New Vegas for her first time ever. Um, and a couple months ago we were playing Fallout 76, and I just kind of fell off of it. Something about it just, even with all the improvements they've made to it over the past several years, it's just not what I wanted. So we're gonna go back to an old Fallout for a little while. We're gonna start a brand new run, so let's just go ahead and get into it. This game crashes notoriously, so here's hoping we don't see too much of that today. We're gonna do a new game. I think kind of want to do a Poly Polly Nerdic instead of a Paul E Nerdic this time, because I kind of want to do the Black Widow perk. Kind of. Confirmed bachelor. I could do that. I could do that as a male career. Love this opening. Gotta do Wild Wasteland. We have to. Just gotta have the weird shit. Unclear why the mic... Okay, the mic is working. I was worried for a second. The mic was bottomed out. And I'm like, the air conditioner's running. There should definitely be microphone noise.
War.
So do I have it
War
on the
never
wrong
changes.
setting, possibly? Let me double check.
When atomic
audio
fire
codec,
consumed
what
the Earth, those who survived did so in great
All right, there we go.
underground vaults.
I guess you're not hearing the air
opened,
conditioner, which is
Their
good.
inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes.
Great cons.
As decades
Caesar's
passed,
Legion.
what had been
I
the
love this
American
game so much.
Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag.
Oh boy, people,
A
man.
vast army of
I'm so
slaves
frustrated with humanity
forged from
and the
conquest
economy
of
and everything right
86
now.
tribes.
That's another reason why I think I'm
Caesar's
not in the
Legion.
mood to play like cheery solarpunk stuff.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House. and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots.
Oh, Mr. House and Lucky 38.
You
I want
are
more
a
Fallout
courier,
so bad.
hired by the Mojave Express
Both game
to
and
deliver
show.
a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Oh, Matt Perry.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck.
Yep, indeed.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Here we go. We got the opening. One of my favorite games. My favorite games from the era. I need to turn it up a little bit so I can hear. It's actually plenty high. I can't believe I can't hear it. Oh, got the caravan pack. Got
You're
the shotgun.
awake. How
Prepare
about
kids.
that?
Binoculars.
Whoa,
Binoculars.
easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
You know what? We're gonna do Polly. I honestly have never completed a female Fallout run. I've started several. Fallout 3, this one, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, the other one I've played recently that I haven't. So we do Polynerdic. I missed
Can't
that old
say
Xbox
what I'd have
360
picked for you, but
dashboard.
if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Music can stay up, radio has to go down. Because we don't want to get popped for copyright.
I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Here's a mirror.
How'd I do?
Let's see. Because I'm a girlfriend guy, I almost always find a face that is the most similar to my current girlfriend. So I'm gonna have to do that again. Nope, we want to thin that out a little bit. Just get more of a button type nose. A little closer. It's not going to be possible to get it completely right. girlfriend's got a round face. I could do better in girlfriend's a little tan right now. I'm happy with that one. I'm not gonna see a lot of her face anyway, you know. Hairstyle. Her hair currently is not in this game. I have to give her that because she's definitely a Susie Homemaker type. The unsettler. No. Man, hair in these early Xbox Fallout games, man. Not good. Not great. I don't like Rough Night. Don't really care for Prim and Proper either, though. That's too short. That's not quite long enough. But I guess we'll go with that. I don't really have a lot of good options here. It's like a reddish brown. Alright. Yes, that's the best we can do.
Well, I got most of it right anyway.
Can't really
Stuff that
do
mattered.
great customization
Okay.
in this one.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Do, 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 do. Take it slow, he says.
You're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
See, I want... There we go. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't like strength needing to be so low, but I wanted perception, charisma, and intelligence higher, so...
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well,
Yeah,
we
but
know
shot in
your
the head.
vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorner dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right.
Man,
I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
7.
Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how
I
much
like how
they
these are
sound
programmed.
like something you'd
these,
say.
These sort of
First
personality
one.
tests.
Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Oh, okay, there's a shadow in the door frame way down here at the bottom. An angry two-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
Too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one. Well, that's all
See what
she
we got.
wrote.
Let's see what we come up with.
Don't
What do we
have
roll?
nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
What we have? What we have here? Energy weapons, explosives, science. No. Lockpick. Yeah.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Perk.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a
perk.
formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
What? No way. 2 traits. Gotta do Wild
All
Waste.
right, I guess that about
have
does
to.
it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I think you're missing out on the bigger picture if you don't do Wild Wasteland. Gotta remember what all the buttons are. X, Y, B. That's that.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something
Gosh, I
taken
love this
from
one.
you.
This one's my favorite of
And
the
put this
Fallouts
on too, so the
Xbox.
locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. Don't mention it. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for your... I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you
Can't
ever
wait to
get
find
hurt out
Boone.
there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed
I
anymore.
forget who voices voice acting in this. Vegas. Man, 2010. This game's 16 years old. No, I'm not turning hardcore mode on. Fuck that. Got a shotgun. I really hate that you can't play these games with the music gone because of fucking. Old World Blues. I love Old World Blues. Victor, he was on the show.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
That's William Sadler.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
All right. Handgun here. Nothing to do with Sierra Madre. Did not like that one at all. Hey, all right, Sunset Sarsaparilla. I don't need VATS right now for that. Thank you. Y is jump. A is interact, obviously. We saw that already. Talk to old Sunny Smiles over here. At the saloon. Workbench. Good Springs General Store. Chet?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can
What you
do.
got for sale? What's for sale? That's some hollow point. Go ahead and sell that.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take.
Keep hitting X, trying to exit out that way. Let's see. I'm so glad that this loads like immediately though. Who are you? Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless.
Not to be looking at it.
Me, I look for the
Plus I
good
need more
stuff.
water.
Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas.
y'all a little
And then
caught
there's
up
all
here on
that
what's
clean
going on.
water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Nope. Had a pretty good claim. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. Keep your...
Really hard to resist here. She just bop right in the face.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Sunny smiles.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
All right, Sunny smiles. I'll follow you. Do 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 do. Following Sunny smiles. Who's this guy?
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Yep, sure does. Mm-hmm. Walk just like you, with a gun floating off my hip.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your brain. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway.
Geckos.
Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me.
Alright, we'll follow. Good reload while we're at it. Gun's seen better days, I think. We run with the same plotting animation. Almost went with that hairstyle too. I think Rex is the dog in this one, isn't it? Not Dog Meat. Where'd she go? There she is. That's not run, that's crouch. I don't think we have a sprint button in this one, now that I think about it. I think this is as fast as we can go.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Sneak, sneaky, 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 sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneaky, 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 sneak, sneak, sneak.
Okay, you're on. We'll give 'em hell.
You're over here. I killed him. Yes, I did.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. Come with me.
All right, let's go. Let's go, go, go. I like killing geckos.
Oh, that's it.
Got it. Zero chance to hit my ass. Is she punching him to death?
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Ah, yes. I love being helpful.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little
Dog
exciting
face.
there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
All right, making some meth. I mean, something else. I like when they tell you that it's empty before you even try to open it. So handy. Stuff we can sell. Even if it's just for a single cap. Some wild shit over there. Okay. Alright, we gotta go do this quest. She can teach me how to do stuff. First, we gotta go find the things. Rock flower and xander root. Rock flower by the graveyard, which we were heading to anyway at some point. This will move a little faster if we put away our gun. those geckos. Those were the first couple. Mantis nymphs. Got it. Got that one. Nice wings. Say it was by the schoolhouse or in the schoolhouse? I guess this is it right here. Those are jalapenos. Not at all what we were looking for. Hey, Victor. Except little shack over here. Shot his head off. Saved that embarrassing mating ritual later on in life. Damn it. My ass kicked by a mantis. It's worth it for that alone. Wait, 15 bottle cap on this soiree. There's something to this, I just don't remember what it is. We saw one of the things already. That's a good guess. Great guess on my part. Okay, this is supposed to be outside. Where's the Brock flower? Okay, fine. Let's go get the Xander root first. Maybe that'll help. Oh, the Xander route is at the school. Okay, so it's on the ground over here before we walk away. Is this it? Aha. Smart. Glad I looked. Up there's where the cemetery is, by the water tower. Water tower. Walk out that way, let's see. General store. Sunset sarsaparilla everywhere. It's amazing that the rounds from this gun didn't break those bottles, huh? Scorpions. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. I can't see blowflies without thinking of the bot flies that Texas is having a problem with right now. The screw worms. I love when it does a nice cutaway to nothing. There you go. That one. Enjoy your tumble down the hill. probably be my grave, I think. Or it was meant to be my grave. That looks like a rock flower right there. Hey, snow globes. Where's my shovel at? Where at is my shovel? Open up these graves. All disrespectful like. Oh, I'm glad we don't have to worry about cooking and eating in this. Well, eating is a healing thing, but not as a hunger thing.
You looking to buy some supply? Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take.
Don't steal anything. Especially not right in front of him, you know? Do a frolic. Hope everyone's okay. I don't know if it come through on the mic, but there was a emergency vehicle of some sort just rolled by with the sirens running. You know what I'm saying? Show me how to make things. Do-do-do.
Let me see what you got. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Just campfire?
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a... Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to... Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find... Well, I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay, fine. We'll go back. We'll go back. We'll walk with you, Sonny. You walk too slow. I'm in a hurry. I want the A button to be jump. But then the Y button would be interact, and I don't like that anymore either. Isn't one of our first weird wasteland things over here somewhere? Ah, here it is. Ooh, spooky. Take the gambler hat. The Indiana Jones hiding in a refrigerator from a nuclear bomb joke. Which, you know, 16 years ago was pretty timely. People playing it fresh now probably think of Maximus from the TV show, because that's kind of what he did too. Except for he didn't get catapulted through the air. Coming here to say hi to
I'm
old
done
Trudy.
being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not...
There we go. Come on.
Whoa!
Where's my shotgun? Boom! Blew his head out. His head was crippled. What? What quest did we fail?
Hey there.
I hope you didn't just bring a heap of trouble down on Good Springs by killing Joe Cobb like that. His friends might come looking for him, and I don't think they're gonna care who was involved in his death or not.
Whoops.
Well, what's done is done. So, what can I do for you? Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
True.
Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
That's where the death claws are.
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Lightweight leather armor. Still 10 pounds.
Pleasure doing business with you. Be careful.
Okay, level 2. Black Widow it is. Ha 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 ha. Took a lot of time to get to that, didn't it? Perceive was one of the words. Lost karma. I hate lose karma when you didn't get caught. Lose karma each time? Yep, you do. Okay. Fine by me. We'll get it back in a second. How do I fix it? Keep trying to sprint. I forgot we can't sprint. I got 2 rounds of that. Ringo.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play? It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too. Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
And I'm gonna be like, oh. Okay, Ringo, current ante, total funds. Oh, we weren't even playing yet, okay. I don't understand what happened. I should probably look at like how to play this game before doing so. But losses to date 52. I don't know that I've played 52 games of this. Oh well.
What is it? Thanks, I guess. Cobb wasn't the problem, though. I could have handled him if he ever found me. Cobb's friends are the bigger problem. And when he doesn't get back, they'll be coming here for blood. There's no way I can fight them all. My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Very veiny hand that man has. I don't like it. Taking junk that I can sell. Magazine I can read. I gotta punch better. Alright, my phone beep. I gotta make sure it's not a message. Okay. I can't spell. It's spelled fine. And they like their sunset sarsaparilla around here. I'll leave your dirty water to you. Oh, you're going to sleep. I was just thinking about going to sleep. Alright, Sunny Smiles it is. Do I live here? Can I live here, please? I would like to live here. I don't understand why I can't, sleep there. Nobody lives there. Chat, can I sell you stuff while you're sleeping?
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do. Thanks.
Something real quick. How are we? How far into this are we? Okay. I don't have the radio on me. It's in the saloon. Sonny.
Hey, I don't think Joe Cobb knew what hit him. I'm hoping you took him down for a good reason and not
Hey, it's a bad
for
guy.
fun. Say no more. Even though Joe Cobb's dead, his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. A silver tongue would help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about it. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite.
I already got it.
If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading... Oh. Well, go ahead and... I'll be waiting.
I like her. She's good people. That's the bathroom. Got all turned around in here. Broken radios right there. There it is. There's the broken radio. Pair of 20 or greater. Required. Okay.
Howdy.
I need you to look away. Can you look away? Please? Alright, where are we at time-wise? Alright, it's been an hour and a half. We'll be back in a couple days with more. Thanks for watching. See you next time.